It's the medical devices industry, stethoscopes, MRIs, blood pressure. And the housings of those products are typically made of polycarbonate. In 2008, Medicare stopped reimbursing hospitals for procedures if patients acquired an infection while they were in the hospital. The hospital started, and clinics and everybody started disinfecting everything in sight with harsh disinfectants like crazy. And what happened as a result of that, the disinfection, is the polycarbonate in the housing started cracking. The company I was working for was actually at the time scanning the environment, looking for an opportunity for a new thermoplastic, which was clear, tough, and more chemically resistant. So they took 3 of their best spec reps and said, you're going to spend the next year calling on the medical devices industry. They put together collateral showing that their plastic was, yes, it was clear and tough, but it was also much more chemically resistant. They really went to town. They got 6 companies take a serious look. All 6 said that was yep, it is more chemically resistant. But actually we're not going to buy. Okay, we made all this investment. We did everything by the book. We have a better product. We amped up the sales. We amped up, went and talked to everybody we could talk to. We talked to the senior medical, the senior R&D folks. We did the playbook, and we're getting nowhere.
And the customers acknowledged that the product worked, and they still didn't buy.
And they still don't buy. I want to close that story out. We did that very deep look at, how people in medical devices actually do the, process of coming up with a product. And what we discovered is, along the way, are 2 critical things. There's also a entry-level engineer position, which is called the housing design engineer. Their job is to do 2 things. One is test the materials to make sure they're using the right materials, and then they actually do the design. And what we discovered was that the test they were using had been created in a different era, and it was showing, the test showed polycarbonate was just fine. And what eventually we did was educated the industry broadly about, hey, the test is inadequate for today's world. So it was literally a 2-pronged marketing campaign with unbranded content to educate and provide support to the buying unit about new test methods. But the key to it was the prong, which was a lot of effort, literally convincing a housing design engineer that the test wasn't adequate, and coaching them on how to actually approach the quality control engineers to get the test changed. Worked like a charm. Worked like a charm.
Very specific behavior targeted at a very specific role within the buying process.